Here's the secret to protein absorption. And the simple upfront way of saying this is if you're not using your protein, you're losing your protein. So you can consume a crazy ass amount of protein, but if your body is not utilizing it correctly, you're essentially wasting it, right? So the average person, me included, when we're thinking about building muscle, I'm not a bodybuilder, I'm just saying if you're trying to build muscle, what is the combination? You're exercising and you're consuming protein, right? So I used to chase protein, my grams of protein every day in order to make sure I was getting enough to build muscle. So what I'm going to explain is a way for you to maximize your protein absorption. It works fabulous, okay? So let's think about this. How are you breaking protein down so you can use it, and then where are you using it at, okay? So one, if your stomach does not have the appropriate stomach acid, so if you have low stomach acid, which means you have a weak and damaged mucosal barrier, you are not breaking down protein like you need to. So if you do not have the appropriate amount of stomach acid, that's a problem. I take reflux for that. So I do not have any reflux. I don't have reflux issues. I don't have heartburn issues. I don't have gastritis problems. I don't have any of that stuff. Reflux has MucoSave in it. The MucoSave is what we use, think about it, MucoSave is what we use to help the mucosal barrier in the stomach. We want to take the mucosal barrier, we want to strengthen it because that is where stomach acid is secreted. It's also what helps protect against stomach acid. So a lot of people that have reflux issues have a weak mucosal layer. It's been weak and damaged, okay? That's literally what you're feeling, all right? The next thing, digestive enzymes. So if you're trying, there's a lot of digestive enzymes, I'm aware of that. But if you're trying to completely break down protein, you're wanting to take it from protein straight to amino acids. You don't want to cut it halfway and then leave the rest for the system to have to figure out. If you're consuming a lot of protein, you want to take it from protein directly to amino acids. The digestive enzymes was formulated so that we could give complete protein breakdown. It has the protease enzymes, the acid-stable protease enzymes, and it has the peptidase in it so that we're doing a complete protein breakdown. Does it help with breaking down other foods and whatnot? Yes, for sure. But this is a protein absorption point. Okay, the next point, reflux again. Guess where your protein and nutrients are absorbed? They're absorbed in the small intestine. Roughly 95% of your nutrients are absorbed in the small intestine at the mucosal layer. Both the MucoSave and the slippery elm bark in this they create I call it a gel-like substance, a salve if you will, but what it's creating is a mucoadhesive property. That mucoadhesive property makes your small intestine what I call sticky, and that stickiness makes your nutrients process through the small intestine slower. They stick around so that the small intestine can absorb them. Now, does that mean that it's causing slow motility issues? No. Why do we have reflux in a powder instead of a capsule for this? Well, if you take a capsule, it's going to mostly skip your stomach. We want the MucoSave in reflux to coat the stomach to help with the stomach lining to make it healthy. That's what we want it to do, is we want to help it be healthy. And then we also want to coat the small intestine so you're maximizing your nutrient absorption, all nutrient absorption, okay? So if you're wondering that doesn't sound right or you're curious about it, go to a search engine and type in mucoadhesion or mucoadhesive and nutraceuticals, or mucoadhesion, mucoadhesive and drugs. And you will find the explanation of how the mucoadhesive property in the small intestine improves absorption of what you're consuming, okay? So that's how it works. It works well. So how do you know if it's working or not? Like just cut the shit. How do you know it's even working or not? Well, your nails should grow faster. Your hair should grow more. You should build more muscle. That's in one, but obviously it's kind of like that. You don't all of a sudden wake up with huge biceps and stuff like that. It's just your utilization of protein is better. Should improve your digestive issues. Just, this should be something that helps you resolve a lot of discomforts as well. But this is the secret to improving your nutrient absorption and specifically your protein absorption. I hope this helps. Thank you. Good luck. Bye.